The quantum field is not just a scientific theory locked away in physics books. It is the very foundation of existence. Imagine the entire universe as one giant ocean of invisible energy, where every possibility already exists in potential form. From galaxies to your thoughts, everything arises out of this field of infinite possibilities. This means reality isn't as solid as it looks. Instead, it's fluid, flexible, and deeply interconnected. When you understand this truth, you realize you're not a powerless observer of life, but an active participant in shaping it. Scientists have discovered that particles, the tiny building blocks of matter, aren't fixed little dots floating in space. Instead, they're like waves, ripples in the field that appear when observed and disappear back into possibility when not. This is a complete shift from how we were taught to see reality. Instead of a rigid, mechanical universe, we live in a responsive one. Your awareness and attention actually matter because they interact with the field itself. The famous double-slit experiment shows this clearly. When particles are not observed, they behave like waves of possibility, existing in many states at once. But the moment they are observed, they collapse into a single outcome. This demonstrates that observation is not passive. It plays an active role in shaping reality. What you focus on gains energy, and what you ignore loses it. In the quantum field, your awareness is a creative force. If everything is energy in motion, then you too are an energetic being constantly interacting with the field. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are not invisible fluff. They are frequencies. Each thought vibrates at a certain energy, and these vibrations communicate with the field. This is why negative thinking attracts more negativity, and why optimism often brings opportunity. The field reflects back to you what you consistently broadcast. Resonance is the principle that explains why like attracts like. Just as a tuning fork vibrates when struck near another tuning fork of the same frequency, your inner state aligns you with matching outer experiences. If you are in fear and doubt, you resonate with events that confirm fear and doubt. If you radiate love, clarity, and gratitude, you align with people and opportunities that mirror those states back to you. The quantum field is limitless. It contains every possible reality you could imagine. Infinite versions of you already exist as potential within it. The only question is, which version will you tune into? Just like tuning a radio station, your internal frequency, set by thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, determines which channel of reality you experience. You're never stuck. You're simply tuned into a certain possibility. Beliefs are the most powerful filters of reality. They act like programs in your subconscious mind, constantly telling the quantum field which realities are allowed to show up for you. If you believe money is hard to earn, the field gives you experiences that confirm that belief. If you believe abundance is natural, new opportunities begin to appear. Beliefs are permissions you give the universe. Identity is even deeper than belief. Your identity is the story you tell yourself about who you are. If your identity is, "I'm unlucky," your field of possibilities narrows to match that story. But if your identity becomes, "I am powerful, I am capable, I create opportunities," the field shifts to reflect that upgraded identity. Change your identity, and you change your entire interaction with reality. Emotion is energy in motion, and it's the fuel that powers intention. A thought alone is like a blueprint. It outlines what you want. But emotion is the electricity that brings that blueprint to life. When you feel an intention with strong emotion, gratitude, excitement, love, you amplify the signal you send into the quantum field. That's why thinking positive without feeling rarely works. Visualization is a practical tool for shaping the field. When you vividly imagine a desired outcome, you're rehearsing it in the field of possibility. Neuroscience shows the brain doesn't clearly distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. By combining visualization with emotion, you prime your nervous system and the field to make that outcome more likely. Coherence is key. When your heart, mind, and body are aligned, your signal to the field becomes stronger and clearer. Heart coherence practices, like slow breathing, gratitude, and meditation help synchronize your biology. When you are coherent, you not only feel better, but you also interact with the field in a more powerful way. This is why stress and fear weaken manifestation. Stress scrambles your signal, scattering your energy across conflicting frequencies. It's like trying to tune into multiple radio stations at once. You end up with noise. By calming your body and focusing your mind, you clear the noise and tune precisely into the outcome you want. The quantum field responds to clarity, not confusion. Vague intentions lead to vague results. Specific intentions, backed by emotion and action, give the field a clear instruction. For example, instead of wishing for more money, focus on a specific goal like, I attract consistent income doing work I love. Specificity sharpens your frequency. Action is the physical anchor of your signal. The field doesn't just respond to thought and emotion, it responds to alignment. When you take inspired action toward your goal, you show the field you're serious. Action grounds possibility into form. Even small, consistent steps are powerful because they stabilize the new frequency you're broadcasting. Synchronicities are the signs that your frequency is aligning with new possibilities. These are meaningful coincidences. The right person calling at the right time, an unexpected opportunity showing up, or a piece of information arriving just when you need it. Synchronicities are the universe's way of saying, keep going, you're tuned in. Resistance comes when old identities and beliefs clash with new intentions. This is normal. It's the field testing your signal. Most people give up at this stage, thinking it's a sign to stop. But if you persist, rewire your beliefs, and stay emotionally coherent, the resistance dissolves and the new reality stabilizes. The quantum field is not biased. It doesn't judge good or bad. It simply reflects what is most coherent with your vibration. This means you're never being punished or rewarded. You're being mirrored. The field is like a cosmic photocopier. It prints whatever you send into it. Collective fields are even more powerful. When groups of people focus on the same outcome with shared emotion and intention, their combined signal amplifies into the field. This is why movements, revolutions, and cultural shifts happen. Group meditation studies show measurable effects on crime rates and peace. Together, humans can literally shift reality. Understanding the quantum field frees you from victimhood. Instead of seeing life as random or fixed, you realize reality is flexible. You're not powerless, you're a co-creator. Every thought, emotion, belief, and action is a broadcast into the field, calling forth a matching possibility. With awareness, you can choose differently. So here's the truth: the quantum field holds every possible reality you could experience. The life you want already exists in potential form. Your job is to tune into it with thought, emotion, belief, and action. When you do, reality reshapes itself around your frequency. You are not just living in the quantum field. You are shaping it every single day,